Would you chew nicotine gum just to focus better? Some people swear microdosing nicotine makes them smarter and more productive. But is this actually a genius brain hack or just trading your long term health for a quick boost? Today we're diving deep into the science behind nicotine as a nootropic and what it really does to your brain. Where did nicotine use first start? Let's rewind. Nicotine comes from the Nicotina tabacum, a plant native to the Americas. For centuries, Native American tribes used tobacco in rituals, spiritual ceremonies, and sometimes as herbal medicine for pain, fatigue, or alertness during hunts and battles. Back then, they weren't isolating nicotine into concentrated gums or lozenges like today's biohackers. It was part of a plant, chewed or smoked in its natural form, integrated into daily tribal life. Fast forward to colonial times, tobacco became a cash crop, and nicotine addiction spread worldwide. Now we're seeing a strange reversal. People avoid smoking's harms by isolating nicotine to hack their focus at work, in school, or while coding. It's wild how something once sacred is now just another office stimulant. Here's what's happening on a chemical level. Nicotine doesn't only bind to nicotinic acetylcholine receptors in your brain, it also mimics it, the neurotransmitter responsible for focus, attention, and memory encoding. Imagine your brain as a dim city at dawn. Nicotine flips on all the streetlights instantly, illuminating everything so you can see clearly. But if you leave them on all day, those bulbs will burn out faster, just like overstimulating your receptors can lead to a faster burnout. A 2010 meta-analysis by Heishman reviewed dozens of studies and found nicotine consistently improved attention and working memory, even in non-smokers. Participants reacted faster to visual cues, they retained short-term information, but here's the catch. These effects were temporary, usually lasting under an hour. Side effects like nausea, dizziness, increased blood pressure, and rapid heart rate appeared, even at low doses in some participants. It's like flooring your car's accelerator for a burst of speed. You get to your destination quicker, but your engine is under strain the entire time. Biohackers usually take 1 to 2 milligram nicotine gum or lozenge, believing it's below addiction thresholds while providing cognitive benefits. For example, Mumenthaler in 2003 found 2 milligram gum improved attention and reaction time in non-smokers. But at 4 milligrams, side effects kicked in like dizziness and nausea. Another study by Newhouse used 15 milligrams nicotine patches in elderly patients with mild cognitive impairment. They saw improved attention and memory, but remember, these were older adults with cognitive decline, not healthy young people looking for an edge in productivity. Here's what people often overlook. Even low doses build tolerance rapidly. The same 2 milligram dose that made you laser focus yesterday feels like nothing next week. Addiction develops fast, leading to withdrawal symptoms like brain fog, irritability, and fatigue if you stop. Nicotine also raises blood pressure and heart rate, stressing your cardiovascular system. For people with heart issues, that can be dangerous over time. It's like renting mental clarity on a high-interest loan. You get the focus now, but you pay it back with interest later in cravings, dependence, and health risks. How does nicotine stack up to caffeine, the world's favorite legal stimulant? Caffeine blocks adenosine receptors, reducing tiredness and increasing dopamine in your prefrontal cortex. That's why your morning coffee improves focus and mood. Nicotine mimics acetylcholine directly and increases dopamine and norepinephrine. The focus boost is sharper, faster, and more intense. That's great and all, but I prefer my morning coffee. Let me know down in the comments if you prefer coffee too. Here's the trade-off. Caffeine is safer for most people, improves mood, alertness, and endurance with minimal addiction potential. The cons for coffee can cause jitters, anxiety, sleep problems if you use it too much. Nicotine pros: strong immediate cognitive enhancement and motivation. The cons: highly addictive, cardiovascular strain, rapid tolerance buildup, and withdrawal effects. You want focus without risking addiction? Here are proven safer options. L-theanine and caffeine. This combo found naturally in green tea is powerful. L-theanine is an amino acid unique to tea leaves. It crosses the blood-brain barrier and promotes relaxation without sedation. It increases alpha brain waves, the same waves seen in deep meditation, enhancing creativity and mental clarity. When combined with caffeine, it smooths out overstimulation and those jitters. A study in 2008, researchers found 50 milligrams caffeine plus 100 milligrams L-theanine improved attention switching and reduced mental fatigue, significantly better than caffeine alone. Participants felt calm yet focused with no energy crash. Imagine caffeine as a powerful horse pulling your mental carriage, and L-theanine as the reins keeping it controlled and steady. Rhodiola rosea is an adaptogen used for centuries in Russia and Scandinavia to combat fatigue and boost energy. Modern studies show it reduces mental fatigue and enhances cognitive performance under stress. Lion's mane mushroom. This mushroom stimulates nerve growth factors, supporting long-term cognitive health, neuronal repair, and memory clarity. Think of it as your brain's internal maintenance crew. Bacopa monnieri, an Ayurvedic herb that improves memory recall and processing speed after consistent use for several weeks. It's not a quick fix like nicotine, but a long-term brain builder. Panax ginseng enhances working memory, reaction time, and cognitive performance, with mild mood-enhancing effects to keep you resilient and motivated during demanding tasks. Before you think about microdosing nicotine daily, consider this: the financial cost. Even if you use nicotine gum instead of cigarettes, the cost adds up over time. If you're taking 2 milligrams daily, that's around $30 to $50 per month. That's over $600 a year just to maintain a habit that might not even be sustainable long term. The sleep impact. Nicotine is a stimulant. Taking it later in the day can disrupt your sleep architecture, reduce deep restorative sleep, and leave you feeling mentally foggy the next morning. Poor sleep is the enemy of cognitive performance and health. Imagine spending money to sharpen your focus today only to sabotage tomorrow's mental clarity because your brain didn't get the recovery it needed. Let's pause for a moment. Why are so many people chasing quick nootropic fixes like nicotine anyway? The reality is our modern lifestyles are exhausting. We're sleep deprived, stressed out, constantly distracted by notifications and never-ending task lists. We seek something to flip the on switch and make us instantly productive. But there's a problem. Quick fixes are like patching a leaky boat with duct tape instead of repairing the hull. It might keep you afloat for now, but you're still sinking slowly. Real cognitive enhancement comes from optimizing sleep quality and duration, eating nutrition-rich whole foods that fuel your brain, staying hydrated, moving your body daily to stimulate circulation and oxygen delivery to the brain. And when you add natural nootropics on top of those foundations, their effects are multiplied. There's also the question of long-term brain health. While short-term studies show cognitive boosts, what about chronic use? Animal research suggests nicotine may impair neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to adapt and rewire. If used chronically and without breaks, that means relying on nicotine daily could limit your brain's ability to learn and grow over time. We don't have robust long-term data on daily microdosing in humans, but if the trade-off is slight focus gain today for accelerated cognitive decline tomorrow, is it really worth it? It's like borrowing $100 now, knowing you have to pay back $1,000 later. That math doesn't add up. So before you reach for nicotine gum as your mental crutch, ask yourself this: am I optimizing my sleep, my nutrition, and movement first? Have I explored natural nootropics that build long-term brain health without addictive risks? Your brain deserves more than that quick fix. So is nicotine a smart nootropic? Yeah, it improves attention, memory, and motivation short term, but it comes with a heavy price: addiction, cardiovascular risk, and dependence that outweigh the benefits for most people. If you're looking for a sharper mental clarity long term, prioritize quality sleep, hydration, daily movement, stress management, natural nootropics like L-theanine, lion's mane, rhodiola, bacopa, and ginseng. These options enhance cognition without hijacking your brain's reward system or risking addiction. And if you want me to create a deep dive video on natural nootropics that actually work, comment nootropics down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss videos that help you optimize your mind and body.